In this video tutorial, I am going to design this model. So first thing is that you need to find about the units. So part 1 and centimeters. So units are given in centimeters. And create the following model. You should have all the dimension you need to correctly create the model. Use revolve to make the solid, but only use 270-degree. So we are going to use the revolve command in Fusion 360, and we are going to revolve it about 270 degrees angle. So the dimensions of the sketch is given here. Let me explain you something about the sketch. So this is the sketch of the model we are going to design by the revolve command. So as you know, the revolve command is as you know by the definition, the revolve is if something is moving around a circle. A circle has a total 360-degree angle, so we are going to make 270-degree angle. So the sketch will be revolving around a center point or axis around 270-degree. So this is sketch. To make the sketch revolve, this is a full section of the model is given, and in the Fusion 360, to use the revolve command, basically we needed the half sketch of the section which we are going to revolve. So basically we are going to make this half sketch, this half sketch in Fusion 360, and then we are going to revolve it around this axis. So we can also do that by making this full sketch and then just revolving the half profile of the sketch. We can do it by either two ways. So like for example, if we are going to design it like that, this half sketch, then the dimension from this axis, the center of the sketch, from these points we needed the half dimension. Like this dimension is 10, but around this axis we needed the half dimension, the 10. From here to here it will be 5, and this is 2, this one is 2. So for here to this point we needed to define the dimension of 2 centimeters, and then this is the full dimension from here to here, but we needed 2. But other all dimension we needed like the same. This dimension we needed the same, because these are not around this axis which we are going to use to revolve the sketch. So this is the sketch. We are going to design it in Fusion. So let's open the Fusion, and as you know, the first thing is that we needed to change the units. So units are given in millimeter. Just click on here, create, change the active units, and millimeter we needed centimeters, and click OK. Now our selected unit in the Fusion are centimeter. After that, go to the create sketch, because first we needed to create this sketch and then we are able to revolve this sketch. So create the sketch, and for the planes of the sketch, I am going to select this plane, the front plane. And when you select the front plane, the sketch will be in front of you. So first thing is that I'm going to select a line tool and draw a line, like a complete vertical line here, and then click next. So this is the line I just draw it, but I want to make this line a construction line. I made it a construction line. For the construction line, we just wanted it for the reference line, and draw horizontal line. This line we also needed it for our reference. So select it and then click on construction. Now we added two lines, a vertical line and a horizontal line, but these two lines are just for a reference in the sketch. And then go to line. I'm going to draw the sketch like that. So from here I will start my sketch from this origin and draw a horizontal line. Then from the end point of this line, I'm going to go here. This will show the end point. Here I am going to for this sign, the cross sign, that meaning I am going to draw a line which will be coincident on that line, but it will be not on the end point. So to find the end point, you will go here and you will see a box will appear. That box means the point, the end point. So again, start a line from here, draw a line like that, then go here, draw a line continuous, and then go here. The automatic relations are going to add, then go here, just draw here and end your line like that. If you go to the sketch, I just draw a random line. I did not edit these dimensions, so just draw from here this point. I just draw the rough sketch from this point. Now I'm going to draw a circle. Just draw a circle. It does not matter from here that we did not edit the dimension, just, and then for this endpoint, just click your left mouse button and drag it and place it anywhere like that. And but make sure don't add any like automatic constraints, just place it here. And then if you want to drag any line or point, you can click on it and hold the button, and then you are able to drag it. So this point I wanted it like that. Now I'm dragging this point. So like that you are able to drag the point. Like here. Now I'm going to add some dimensions for this sketch. So go to create sketch dimension, and for the dimension from here to here, this point, the total dimension is given is 10, but we are making a half sketch, so select 5. And again, the dimension from this point to this point, it's 2. And from here this dimension is 0.75. okay, and from here to here, make sure you add the vertical dimension. This is also these dimension, these are horizontal dimension. And first one from here to this point, second this point to this point, and there is a third dimension from this point to this point. Make it above. This dimension is 1.75, and from this point to this point, this dimension is 2.5. we don't need it to add that dimension. It's automatically some constraints are added, that's why we are not able to add this 2.5 dimension. So that's done. Now we needed to see what is left. So the dimension of this circle is left, the diameter is 2.5, and from this center to this dimension is 0.5, and from here to here this dimension is 4.5. So we needed to count the sides of this shape. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, this is a 8-sided polygon. So in the Fusion 360 we needed to select the polygon tool, and then we needed to add the 8-sided shapes and then this dimension. So I'm going to go to create, select polygon, circumscribe polygon, and select any point here, and then as you see there is 6 sides. So this 6 is showing that for this shape we are having 6 sides, but we needed 8. Just go here and change the sides, 8-sided we needed, and then just place it. Now as you see, for this polygon, this line, the bottom side is have the constraint of vertical, so we needed to make this side vertical. So go to horizontal. So go to the horizontal vertical relation and select this line. So now it's automatically added the make this line horizontal because we use this constraint. So again, go to constraint, sketch dimension. Now I am going to make this dimension 1.25. I am going to select this point and make sure you add the dimension in that position. If your dimension is in that position, just move your mouse little bit low, it will be in that shape, and this dimension is 1.25. okay, and from here to here this dimension is 4.5. okay, and from this point to this point this dimension is 5. This dimension is 5. okay, now we needed to add the dimension for this circle, so this dimension is 2.5 added. And now we needed to add the constraint for this circle, this point on that circle. So we wanted this point of the circle and this point of the circle facing each other, like they are facing horizontal. So I'm going to select this point, and it will add a horizontal relation between this point and this point. They are both point are on a horizontal, let's say a line. And then we needed to see some constraint because this sketch is not fully defined. This sketch is not turned into black, that means some dimensions are left. So as you see, there is a this line of this line and this line, these two lines are facing each other. So what we needed to add a collinear relation between them. So this line and this line, they must be facing each other. So go to collinear. I'm going to select this line, and this will add a collinear relation between them. And now we needed to see what is left. So from this point to this point, and from this point to this point, it's 5. This is also left, and a collinear relation between this line and this line. So again, I am going to select a line tool. I am going to draw like that this half square, and then I am going to make sure this line must be vertical, and go to sketch dimension, and this dimension is 2.5 and this dimension is 2. So this dimension is 2.5 and dimension from here to this point is 2. So this dimension is 2.5, like that. Now as you see, this sketch is turned into black from blue. So now we needed to add a line from this point, a complete vertical line ending at the circle. So the sketch will be closed. Now we have a closed sketch, that's why needed. Before that we have open sketch. So finish the sketching, go to home view, and we don't needed to use the extrude, we needed to use the revolve command. Select the revolve command for profile. I'm going to select this profile, this portion of the profile and this portion. That's what we needed to make the revolve, and select this axis for the axis. Now as you see, our sketch is completed, but under the type we needed to select angle, and we needed 270 degree. So that's what we needed. It's done. You can rotate it and see that this portion of the sketch is not done because the total angle we put for the revolve is 270 degree. So this model is done. And now you see, we just make the half sketch. So we can also make the full sketch, and then just like don't select the other part of the sketch for the profile of revolve command. So that's what we needed. So our model is done. Hope so you will understand that